Chaos Bunny, Bayria. Yes, I am hijacking Kai's server thingy. Why? Because I don't have the good tech to do all this stuff. But I will eventually, I promise. So yes, currently in the background, helping me with this little lore project. I think the jiggy. Now, as you all know, okay, so those of you who don't know, right? I created this character like maybe like 2 years ago, like a year and a half ago maybe. And I was like, oh yay, this would be so good. But of course, being the author that I am, I I decided to write her lore out first before actually getting her drawn. But we will not be jumping straight into my bunny girl. Let me explain the world of Jewelzania. Yes, yes, that's the name of the world, don't come at me. Um, so first, okay, so we have the world, right? But who creates the world? That's who we're gonna talk about first. Um, so first off, we have the goddess of the realm. Kai, if you would be a dear, pull that up for me. Please and thank you. There we go. Okay, yes. So, if you guys know that I actually bought this elf from an artist on X who does amazing art. I'll be sure to tag all the artists and stuff after I'm done. Give them a shout out and stuff. But this is the goddess of the whole realm of Jewelzania, Shahila. Now, a little bit to know about the goddess. Think of everything in the world and just put titties and alpha ears on it. That's literally her. No, but she created the world, the six elements, we'll be getting into later. But aside from the goddess, she's, well, as you can see, very ethereal, very on top of the world, because hello, she is the goddess. But, I mean, I really don't have, like, her little shtick entirely, but that's okay, because Shakira then creates the priestess, who's literally like, the entire priestess of the whole world. Can you bring up her design, please? Because this is really wants to talk about the goddess. Now, the priestess. She doesn't have a name. She simply goes by the keeper. Yes, I know, hilarious. Now, she's a very important goddess. Why, you ask? Well, because she's Bayria's mom. Yes, you heard that right. The bunny was born from a powerful priestess. Now, I'll probably save the whole family backstory, for another, section, because, like I said before, this is broken up into multiple sections. How much details? Well, we'll see eventually. But yes, the keeper gave birth to three daughters. All of the little baby today, only because she's my main girl. Her sisters will come at a later time. So picture it, right? The keeper and all of her beautiful, powers and stuff. It is walking through a meadow. Now in Jewelzania you have the capital, obviously. Then you have sugary meadows. where all the bunnies reside. That's where the keeper meets. Well, I actually don't have a name for him, but she meets Bayria's father, who is funny enough, a black bunny with green eyes. Now don't come at me, okay? It's the whole shifter type of thing, right? If you read the books, you know what I'm talking about. Um, so the keeper falls in love with her father. No, I will say this. The keeper had various sisters early on, so obviously they don't share the same father. But yeah, she fell in love with Varia's dad and got pregnant with little old me, aka Varia. However, similar to, well, I should say myself in real life, Maria is disabled. She does use a wheelchair like 80% or no, 70 to 80% of the time. Um, and that's only because the keeper's like magic. It didn't really take well to Baby is like a system, so it caused it caused some of her like sales and magic circuits to like completely just fade to like nothing. Now now the keeper isn't really, what's the word, a homebody, because she is the keeper, so she has to travel throughout all of Jewelzania. Now, when you picture the world, right, the capital sits right in the middle, and then it blitzes off into six directions. And Bayria, being the little cute cinnamon bun that she doesn't exactly know about the world that much, either except for what her mother had told her when her mother was there, of course. She's kind of absent half the time, only because it's not really her place to quote unquote look after her own children. I know, sad. It's really sad, really. But Boogie doesn't mind. She had her father, she visited me to two older sisters who completely adore her. Um, no, but a little bit more about Baby herself, right? 'Cause I'm sure you guys are severely interested. How would you bring her up, please? Yes, excellent. Yes, I know this is a cinema, please don't come at me. Um, so yes, Maria is, well, what I could, she was only like 20, so yeah, don't come at me about that. She's a full grown adult, I can do what I want. Yeah, so she's also very short. She's like 5'2". But I'm 5'3" in real life, so she's like almost at my level if I was standing up. So usually, okay, I will say this. I did not give her highlights at the beginning when I first started to draw her. That came, at a later date. Um, but yeah, no, she loves everything cutesy, pink, frilly. She's also very quiet at times. But you know what they say about quiet people? The quieter you are, the kickier you are in bed. So keep that in mind. Because she is me in real life, so. No, but we had decided to, I guess, leave home at a certain point because nothing was really happening for her there. Yeah, she's a bunny, but what else is there, you know? So her mother decides to come down from the high, as you would say, or from her temple in the sky. Think of the watchtower for Justice League that's like hovering over Earth. That's what the Keeper's temple is. I know, hilarious. So she's like, okay, I will basically accompany you to to each part of the domain. Now, okay, side note, Jewelzania is big. It's really big. I have over like 20 original characters. Oh, don't worry, I won't bore you with that today. But it's pretty humongous. Now, like I said, you have the 6 elements. Um, Now we'll get into Baby's love life and charms, all that stuff related to for this one. But I really want to focus on the elements. Now, as you may or may not know, there are 6 total elements. Usually it's only 4, but let's get into quote unquote witchcraft or like if you know the actual nature elements, you'll know that it's 6 instead of 4. And Bayria decides to, I suppose, test her will by going to Earth first. Kai, if you please. Here we have Luna. Now, mind you, okay, so funny story. I came up with Luna way before I came up with Bayria. Why, you ask? Well, at the time, I was, writing and, pen name for my schmutty, kinky type of books. So I came up with the name Luna B. Rabbit. Until I started to draw Bayria, I was like, wait, Luna will be perfect for the element of Earth. That was, you can probably see. Okay, I will just say this. My girls are elegant, okay? They're elegant, they're beautiful, they're like celestial, and they have great titties. I mean, come on, it's me, on brand, right? Um, but yeah, so Luna is, as opposed in the anime world, you would call her a dark elf. Because yes, she is dark. And has her please and stuff. But she also has heterochronia. Why? Because I love it and I can do what I want. Luna controls the Earth, like territory of the world. It's humongous. It's huge. And she's the quote-unquote guardian of the whole Earth section. Now, I will say that I did give all of my elements a spirit companion. Luna's companion, she has 2 of them. One is a earth um white stag, but I love stags. And another is a adorable little squirrel. Why? Because it's a wetland creature, that's why. I was thinking it's like a panda or something, but the clerk can just sit on his shoulder and, keep an eye out for everything. So the keeper takes her youngest daughter, Bayria, to Earth first. Why? Because it's closest to the capital. That's why. Now, Bayria doesn't understand the elements that much. Yeah, she heard about them before, but to actually see a guardian in, like, real time is, like, unbelievable. Now, mind you, Bayria is fun too. Luna is 6, foot even, right? She's a tall girl, she's a tall mommy. Um, she basically teaches Bayria like how to like make not make but like pick herbs and different types of poisonous flowers to be aware of, and basically teaching her the earth type of magic. Now, I'm not talking about rocks and golems and stuff, but that part is in it too. But this is more of a gentle, colors of the wind type of shtick. And of course, Luna still doesn't, another not Bayria still doesn't really understand entirely. She's like, wow, I don't get it. But you're beautiful, so I like you anyway. The keeper is like, I'm not going to sit your sister down. I'll explain about her sister in another section. But she does have two older sisters. One is made out of pure magic. That would be the second sister. The older sister takes her powers from each of the elements. So naturally she sets her older sister down to help her with the elements because that's her whole shtick. But Luna is very, I'm trying to think about personality type she has. She's like a poison ivy type, but opposite. Cause so she cares about like humanity and people and everything has its place and instead of poison ivy where she's like, oh well I'll just kill you because you're hurting Mother Earth, that type of stuff. Now don't get Luna confused with Mother Nature, okay? They're basically the same person in my world. They do call Luna the mother of, the woods. So yeah, she's basically, the whole like, Mother Nature of Earth. It's kind of like sense given, her like, her leaf outfit and stuff like that. But I feel like I should probably say, so a lot of my OCs, especially the six elements, are all married or like not married, but one of them is married. I should say a pair of them is married. The others kind of just have relationships. Okay. And I'll get more into that a little bit later too. But no, Luna is very soft spoken. She's very like down to earth. I know that sounds funny, I know. She's a tree hugger, what can I say? Does she run around the woods half naked? Yeah, sometimes she does. Because, it's fun that way. But I feel like Maria didn't really understand at first. So her sister and her move on to the second element, which is air. Now this is Yuki. Yes, I know Yuki means snow in Japanese, I know. But Yuki is the element of air. She's very carefree and she doesn't really care what anyone says. Now, her domain is literally a floating island. Like, take like a chunk of Jewelzania and float it. Kind of like that just Age of Ultron. It's like a perfect like cut out of the earth and just lift it up. That's Yuki's territory. How do you get up there, you ask? A lot of steps. A lot of fucking steps. That's how you get up there. And but it doesn't walk. So she basically has to have her own guardian, as you guys probably know this, but in every one of my pieces, Bayria has her black bunny animal companion. He's he was given to her by her mom to keep it to look after her, all the other good stuff. So he has to carry her of all these damn steps to get to air. Picture like waterfalls and people sit on clouds and that kind of stuff. Now, I do have a lot of different designs I do for Yuki because sometimes she wears her hair in two braids, other times she has her hair just completely out and curly. Yuki is also the shortest of the goddesses. Why? Because like a height difference. So that's why. So Yuki is 5'5". Yes, I know, very short compared to Luna. Now usually her outfits change over time. That's including the color of her wings. Sometimes her wings disappear, other times it's you know that pretty pink like iridescent type of color. Now her wings are very fluffy, so maybe I'll definitely lace on them occasionally. When they do meet up or have tea. Luna, I mean, maybe I always fall asleep on Yuki's wings. They're comfortable because I like fluffy things. Now, Yuki teaches Bayria basically you have to, even though you're carefree, you have to keep an eye on basically everything around you. And Bayria's like, why? There's no danger here, basically. Well, that's a lie. Now, as you may or may not know, Bayria does have another form. We'll get into that as well in another section. But she basically has to go to each of the elemental goddesses, or guardians, I should say, and basically get their advice. Yuki's main power is I would say air, but yeah, that's funny. She can control. What does the thing control? Okay, fun fact. Sometimes when I write, I go so much into detail that I forget the actual details. It's so bad. But it's so good because I love it. It's in depth. It has a lot of development in it. So Yuki basically, yes, she can control the wind, of course, but she's in charge of night and day, basically. Which I know is hilarious, she's Aya, and you would think that the other two guardians should be in control of day and night. No. You can also control the weather as well. Now she teaches some spells to Maria about, changing the weather and all other good stuff. But she likes Ava, she's carefree and whimsical and not as strict as Luna was with her training. But of course, her sister can't stay with her for long. So her sister has other things she needs to take care of around the capital. So Bayria basically takes this opportunity to go by herself, And what happens? She falls the first person to the water. But that's okay because the goddess of water, the guardian of water, Trinity, who is up next, is the guardian of all of Jewelzania's waters. Now, okay, so Trinity has a little special place in my heart. So, like, well, myself, I feel like Trinity is more me than Baby is, which is funny because, she's my main girl. But, so, okay, here's the deal with Trinity. She's completely will trip out, like completely like I am. Basically her like mermaid, yes, she's part mermaid. Her mermaid fin got caught, you know, pollution, all the other bad shit. And so a chunk of her tail was completely ripped off. Therefore, she basically has to ride on her gigantic sea turtle. Yes, I love it so much. To basically get around, you know. Now, Trinity doesn't talk much. And not because she lost her voice, that's a cliche. No, Trinity doesn't trust land people, so to speak. Even the goddess of the realm has difficulty communicating with her to do certain tasks, so, you know, with the sea at low tide or high tide, that kind of stuff. I forgot to say, I will say that Yuki only has one spirit companion, animal companion, while Trinity has three. Of course, one of her companions is a sea turtle, large, adorable, gigantic sea turtle. Her second companion is a white shark. I know I don't usually do sharks, but the shark can transform. Now, as you can see in the image, she wears a dolphin necklace around her neck. That was actually a gift from her girlfriend, Fire. We'll get to her in a sec. Um, it was a gift, so she could basically go on land without having any difficulties. You know, with breathing or moving or that type of stuff. I still trying to figure out Trinity's third animal companion. I think it either like something like an octopus like Cthulhu or not a squid. Squids are not cute. Or like a killer whale or something. Cause I love the black and white aesthetic with, you know, pop of color, like Trinity's skin tone. Um, but she basically teaches baby how to swim. I cannot swim in real life, and they look at my girl. It's basically the second we hit the water that goes over our shoulders, we start panicking, like completely panicking. So Taylor basically has to teach baby how to swim, communicate with animals, you know, see animals, use water magic, that type of stuff. Now, mind you, right? Baby is a bunny, okay? Bunnies, I have a bunny can swim a lot. She can, so Trinity has to teach her, right? Um, but I'm trying to think. Cause, okay, so each of the guardians of the elements are always intertwined, you know? So, I'll actually, no, you know what? I'll get to that in a second. But, like I said before, Trinity got her dolphin necklace from her fiance, aka the fire guardian, Embers. Here's I got this adorable piece down at the tail on a date. So Embers is the fire guardian. The fire. Okay, so think of the Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? We got like the fire and the water, and like how each territory caters to like that element. It's basically the same concept here. So even though the Trinity's territory like further away from fire, they still, can pick it in like an enjoyable player. Now, I will say, this is the only pair that I have that actually got married. If you saw that post, I posted on my page a little while ago. That got married, so yes, fire and water do mix sometimes. But Ember's okay. So I usually don't do tomboys, but Ember is my tomboy for the Guardians. Her short hair, her like fiery attitude. But as you know, fire can be both destructive and calming, like water can. I suppose like any element can. She only has a soft side for Trinity. That's the only person she'll like, lower her guard on and, you know, be herself basically. But of course, Bayria doesn't really understand that and she like pushes her buttons and like basically acts like a over hyperactive bunny. Like, picture a bunny just hopping around a fire plate, like a fire pit, at like top speed. Yeah, that's pretty in Embers. Now, Ember does kind of loosen up to maybe just a little bit because, she's sympathetic to people with disabilities and stuff, and magic doesn't come easy to baby. Like I said, her mother's magic kind of like short circuit her magic cells in her body. So Ember kind of like sympathizes with that. I will say though, she will only get dressed up if it's the elemental gala. That's the only reason why she gets dressed up. Other than that, she was just like, hot pants type of suit. Like a couple red heels. Now, she does have a spirit companion, like I said, all my characters. But I'm not sure if I want it to be a bear or a phoenix, That is still, it's still to be determined. But, losing my train of thought. That's okay. But no, yeah, but we are starting to understand more now. Now, mind you, this is a one-day journey for her. This takes a couple years to complete, and she had to do it by herself, cause, it's how she has to learn and grow as the princess of, the world. Yes, she's a princess. Her mother is the keeper, so it only makes sense that that her and her sisters are, royalty and and stuff. So she basically has to ask Embers, how do I control my magic, right? Or can I learn magic? She tells her that you can learn how to use and wield magic, but you have to go to one of the twins. Who are the twins you ask? My favorite ones ever created. We have the twins, Karma and Kala, twin sisters of light and dark. Well, first we'll start with Karma, the guardian of light. Now, her territory and darkness territory, think of a yin and a yang, how they're like connected but like not connected. So that's where their territories are. Now, like Luna, Karma is she's actually 6'4". She's the tallest. Now, I did say that she is the guardian of the light, but that also means she's a sun goddess. Um, I had a hard time coming up with her design, just because I wasn't sure how I wanted her, like, skin tone and the hair to look. I wanted it to be very warm, like the sun. Warm, not blazing, there's a difference. No, but Kama is very, no, she's as carefree as Yuki is, but she's very, like, calm, and, I don't think. Secondly, is who has the acting. She had that type of personality, except less, pervy, right? She's more like an Alberta from Overlord. They're like cool, calm, you know, exterior and like completely just feral on the inside. Fun fact, her, I guess, lover slash girlfriend is actually Yuki, the air guardian. I know, funny, right? You got the rambunctious one and the cool, calm, collected one coming together, right? I know it's funny. Now, Kalma is more of a healer, right? Her spirit companion is a sun fox. I'll show you images about that later. Not in today's session. But in another video later on. She's very excuse me, quiet. Not quiet, but like she knows how to bring out the calm in everyone that she meets. She's that type of like elegant and graceful, and basically everything that her twin sister is not. you know. Yeah, while Karma is warm and glowy and inviting, her twin Kala is not. Um, no, yeah, but we don't really understand why the twins are separated. Um, and no, it's not like My Little Pony where you have Celestia and Luna, on opposite sides of the day. It's not like that at all. They can come and go in each other's territory as they please. But Karma is also she's very skeptical. She can't stand outsiders at all. So if you were to travel to her territory, she will interrogate you until your last breath. Either that or she'll poke your eyeballs with her crown. All the more fun, right? But no, like I said, she's a lot more forgiving than her twin, Kala. Now, don't ask me where I came up with these names. No, I did not use a name generator. It's just in the brain, you know. But Maria decides to go see the Dark Guardian, who's Kama's twin sister. And frankly, my ultimate favorite design. Okay, so like I said, I will tag the artist later, but this design just speaks to me. Like I said, Kama is the warm colors, the browns, the golds, the bronzes. Color is the colder, cool colors. Silvers, dark blues, dark purples, grays. All the stuff that will remind you of the moon. Yes, like I said, Karma is the sun guardian, and Kala is the moon guardian. Hence why there's a giant moon in the picture. It just fits the aesthetic. The whole aesthetic is just perfect. And if you know me, I'm all about my aesthetics. If it looks right, I want it. Now, unlike Kala, unlike her twin, Kala, she can't stand people coming into her territory. She's not like cold hearted, like leave me alone in my peace and solitude of darkness type, you know? Um but she tolerates Bayria just because her mother is the keeper of the world. So she's like, fine, if I have to put up with you, I will. Now, her ends are happy. So her animal companion is a purple rose unicorn. So damn beautiful. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Like, I don't know why, but I have this urge to just give animal pets to everyone that I draw. It's weird, I know. But, yeah, so Colin's the same height as her twin. Now, I like to do twins a lot, so they each have opposites. So, if they like dress up or something, Colin will always wear some type of gold or yellow to represent her sister, and Colin will always wear some type of purple or silver to represent her sister. Fun fact, the Kala's lover is Luna, the Earth Guardian. Why did I ask? It's just the way it keeps together in my mind. Um, it is what it is, right? Now, mind you, Baby is still by herself at this point, except for her, bunny companion that she always has with her. Like, no lie, he's like by her side every second of the day. He understands her and that kind of stuff. Um, but he also is very protective. That's why he gets into a fight with Kala against his human form, taken from him for a time. Now, I won't get into that relationship until another video, but I will say that when it comes to Bayria's relationships with the Guardians, unlike her, mother, unfortunately, she thinks of them as like her, not exactly her aunt, but like someone to look up to, you know. And it's actually Carla who tells her that she has another side to her that's in a cute little gray box inside of her heart. Now, Maria doesn't know what this is, right? Now, I know there have been a lot of confusion, um, as to who is it? Like, why is there so many, different, like, personalities? They're not personalities, they're other forms. Okay, so you have her main form, Bayria, and then you have who I like to call the I don't take shit from anyone attitude. Um, and that will be diet. Now I will explain where diet comes from and why it's the name and her basically the whole relationship between her and Bayria. They basically share one form. Think of Venom, right? She's like a Venom but cuter and doesn't eat people. No, mind you, Bayria is very young still. She has yet to make any friends and she keeps to herself, right? Kind of like I do. Well, I should say like I used to do, right? Start to get out there a little bit more. Um, no, well, okay, I will say this. When I first came up with the idea that I wanted to have a bunny as my like I guess persona or whatever. I got the inspo from watching Pandora Hearts. If you don't know that show, it's an amazing show. Go watch it. I think it's on Crunchyroll. Um, I didn't probably know in the show they have this like bunny creature called Bee Rabbit. I fell in love with them at first sight. I'm like, oh yeah, I want a bunny companion. And that's basically where the inspo, the not exactly the design. I kind of wanted her design to be like simple. Well, at first, it was definitely simple at first. Until I decided to go all chaos mode and give her other forms and change up her look. So for those of you who are confused, yes, I'm looking at a few of you who are confused. She's still baby, okay? You can still call her that, you can call her Bunny. It's still her, okay? Um, and even though I draw her other forms a lot now too, it's still her. Now the personality may be a little bit different, but it's still the same character. Just different aspects, also different, like looks and hair and like I said, I'm very adventurous when it comes to looks, cause I'll hyperfixate on something and immediately want it. So similar to my girl, I got super hyper fixated on her for a while. And that's when you see all the art. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. That's all the art comes from, and why I always draw her in different scenes. Um, Now, I will say that her relationship with her mom, it's not strained. She understands that her mom can't, be by her side 24/7. Now, with her dad, you ask, well, spoiler alert, he died. He is dead. He died in a poaching, like accident, rather. He left to go on a trip, never came back. And now it's not though. I went out to get some milk and never came back. No. And he went out to like hunt or whatever and got killed that way. So, but we actually lives with her doctor, the only male OC that I have, um, uh, yeah, no, I should probably get into that relationship later, cause that's a lot to unpack, and I need more time to, formulate the thought process. But if you have been following me over on my X page, I do post, the guardians, her mom, the goddess. I really don't post the doctor that much. Like I probably should, since she does live with him. But no, I will get to him in another episode. And then I have way more characters that eventually, intertwine with Bayria's story. Yes, I will still be using her butterfly form as a VTuber when I get my debut. Like I said, it's literally the same person, just a different look. So there's no, oh, well, you look like this, or, oh, why don't you have your highlights anymore? It's the same person, okay? Just, she just looks a little different. She's more like sophisticated and all the other good stuff. Um, I'm trying to think if I should explain. Actually, you know what? I am. So, like I said before, I always draw a blackish gray bunny, whether it's a in his human form or mostly his bunny form. Cause I don't show his human form until like later on when he gets it back from college after she beat his ass. Um, he was actually created by the keeper to watch over her. Think about friends to lovers type of relationship between her and, well, not the keeper, but Bayria and him. Okay, he gets jealous easily. He's very fiercely protective over his little bun, and at first she's annoyed by it, but you know, then obviously she falls in love with him. Afterward, right? Because that's it. I mean, what kind of time? I like a good romance. It can be the slow burn or straight to the hot and steamy. I'm down for it, okay? But no, um, I feel like I just need one session to just explain how the forms, where they came from, well, I should say where they come from. Um, yeah, I feel like that needs to be a whole separate thing because I definitely confused about it too. Yes, I know I don't come out as my character, I know. But a lot of it have questions and, why I have different forms. Because I like different designs, okay? Like I said, I have been fixated on something and I want it. It's part of my condition that I have. But you know what, that's okay, but she's still, but she's still her, right? She's still Bayria Bunny. Now, she does go like sugar sometimes, but that's like on the rare occasion where she gets called sugar. I mean, her full name is, Bayria Sugar Bunny because that's the name of Sugary Meadows, the The bunnies who live in sugary meadows all are some type of like sugar, whether it's rock candies or sugary gummy worms, that kind of stuff, right? Um, so Billy doesn't really have a quote unquote last name, but I guess you don't really need one in this case. Um, Now when it comes to her hobbies, obviously I give her some of my hobbies. Obviously reading, writing in her journal. She's more of a poetry bunny than I am. So she does most of poetry. But she loves horseback riding, you know, taking strolls through the woods. I don't because I don't do the outside well. I, I have allergies and I don't do bugs. So I never give it that aspect. I can't stand it. She did have a lot of clothes though. Hence why I saw her in different outfits. A lot of fucking clothes. And oh no yeah. Her magic isn't really relevant to later on in the story. Um but yeah. That would definitely be a separate a separate thing about. I feel like what I will do is I feel like okay, so I think I'll open up a Q&A, not today, obviously, cause I have to eat and all the other good stuff. But I will open up a Q&A if you have questions. I'll probably either do it in the VC chat or my Discord page. I'll definitely link it down when I post this a little later tonight. But no, yeah, no, I think you got definitely have probably questions for me regarding her magic and her different forms, and I will try to get through every question that I can. Um, because my brain starts to short circuit after a while, like it's currently doing it now, funny enough. This is what happens when I don't drink enough coffee, I swear. Um, no, but yeah, no, it's true though. The brain starts to short circuit if I don't have enough caffeine. I think I'm a bunny that has zoomies. That's me and my coffee. Like, I know it's funny, right? But I think, I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm not gonna pick a job, like the lore is still in development, so to speak. I just wanted to put this out there just to be like, oh, here's the beginning, and I'll get to him magic later on, and all that other good stuff, right? But yeah, like I say in all of my videos, I was trying to get to 1,000 followers before my debut in I can't think in in April. Now, like I said before, I will be using also my girl, Bayria, in her butterfly form. Um, no, it's not the butterfly effect. It's just her butterfly form, who goes by Crystal. Why the name changed? Because I could do what I want. But But you can still call me Bayria Bunny, all that other cute stuff. As long as you don't call me like, a breed, a blue male, whatever. Yeah, no. I don't want to take it back. But yeah, I think that was pretty good for part one of my VTuber lore. Yes, I'll get into more details next time because we'll get into the more nitty gritty of who she really is. I just want to introduce you to the characters first that are relevant to her, like lore and stuff. So yeah, there's that. um, but I think I will cut it here. Um, just so I can develop more for part two. When will I be coming? I don't know. Okay, I either do my schedule like a few days before or the day of. Oh, I just felt dizzy for a second. Oh my. Um, no, but yeah, I think I'll definitely cut it here. A big thank you to my bestie for life, Kai, for letting me hijack his channel. I really appreciate you, babes. Um, yeah, no, I think I will cut it here. If you haven't already, go over and give me a follow on Twitter, X. I don't know, pick one, is it Twitter or X, I swear. Go follow me over on Twitter, okay? I post art content semi-daily if I'm in the mood for it. I do like Candy Carrots episodes where I talk mad shit about anime. 1 second. Lala, that's loud. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, no, you know what? It's totally fine. Totally fine. We're totally fine. But yeah, I think I will see you contest tomorrow when I go over Teen Titans my with my bestie Kai. That will be on my regular X stages. So look forward to that. Lots of juicy stuff coming at the end of this week. So be prepared for that. Um, oh, you know what? This is totally okay. I just about one of the comments. Cat, unfortunately you did miss some of it, but that's okay because I'll be doing a part two, to this whole giant world that I have planned. Um, but with that being said, I will see you, Cottontails, tomorrow on a special episode of Candy Canes featuring Kai Schwarzer. Yeah, I'm tired. I was like, bye!